Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another reading, and I believe this is the first reading of the year, 13th of January. We also have the Cancer full moon today, so this is going to be a deep emotional related reading. It's going to be really something that tugs on your heart, and it's going to be, since it's a full moon, it is going to be a process of letting go. But let's see what the cards say. So let's get on it. We have the, already flipped out quite a lot. Okay, that was a quick message. So we already have quite a few cards flipping out. Let's go. And as I thought they would be, they are very much related to the Cups deck, which is all about your emotions. Ace of Cups. It's like a beginning of an emotional journey. A beginning of, I love the octopus tentacles kind of coming out of here. Kind of, to me, this feels a lot more like you are finally opening up to kind of like exposing yourself a bit more. That's the feeling that I get from it, is that perhaps before you were a bit closed off, especially to do with relationships, especially to do with friendship circles, you know, you were kind of a bit like putting these walls, but you're now opening up. You're really opening up your heart towards the right people, and towards a lot of different people, mainly because you are now quite intuitive and very well in tune with your body, so you can detect when someone is like bullshitting you, when someone is not right for you. Your internal system is very well primed now with experience, with learning, and watching videos like these and watching other YouTube channels to gain your gain tools, basically, how to discern between when someone is not right, the circle is not right, these people are not right for you, to actually move on to the people who are right for you and kind of sniff those people out, in a way. You know? A weird analogy, but it's true. You're so very well, your internal system is so primed now to recognize when someone is like trying to manipulate you, trying to say things that you know it's not necessarily coming deep from their heart. They're kind of like trying to bullshit you a bit. So now you're aware of all of those things, and since you're aware of that, you have now develop this trust within yourself, which means you are now opening yourself up to new connections, new people, new environments. You trust yourself to go into new environments because you trust yourself, and you trust the universe too to protect you. And I would really congratulate yourself, because that has probably come from a lot of hardships in the last year. You must have gone through quite a lot of hardships in the last year where you felt like, why am I being challenged so much? One test after another, universe is really testing me. When, yes, universe was testing you, but it was also preparing you for exactly this moment. Now you are this person with a set of skills that allow you to go into any environment, no matter what, and know exactly how to protect yourself, but also how to open up to the right people. You're very much in tune with your body, and what a skill that is to have. It's a very underrated skill. Not many people can really talk about it very well and really embody that very well, but it seems like some of you, or majority of you who are watching this video, have already embodied it, and that is something to be proud of. Right, we also got Nurturer of Cups, which in the normal tarot deck is Queen of Cups. Gosh, you can see it. The reflection here is a bit much. Okay, Nurturer of Cups, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is someone who, again, has immense trust in the universe. It's a surrender kind of energy. Yeah, you are in a surrender mode. You're kind of thinking, you know what? I truly trust myself and the universe so much, more than ever so before. And you don't know how you have this much trust, you know? Now, if there's a challenge or awful situation that comes up, you know, or something like that, it doesn't faze you in the way it used to. You are primed for those adversities in life. You are really, really quite an immaculate person in the way that you are, rather than the things that you have. It is not necessarily based on your achievements that are more tangible, you know, tangible achievements. Maybe something like, for some of you this will be, and maybe it's both, but it's what you are known for is the person that you are, not necessarily what money you have, what status you have, what you have done in your life, all these things. It's more so the type of person you are, the rooms that you walk into, the way you feel in those rooms, the way you kind of give off this aura is very different to how you had prior to last year. And it is because of all the hard things that you went through last year. And now that you have been through them, now that you have learned through those lessons, it's very much a nurturer energy as well. People listen to you when you speak, and you listen to people deeply, and because people seem very heard, seen and recognized by you, they feel really quite amazing in your presence, because not many people have the skills of true listening, you know, truly listening to someone without interrupting, truly listening to someone to really get them. And very few people have those skills, and you might be one of them. Okay, let's see what else comes up. We keep going. 10 of Pentacles. What a beautiful card. 10 of Pentacles, and also a teacher. 10 of Pentacles. The ultimate money card. It's also a family card. You see here you have like the Papa elephant, Mama elephant, and the baby elephant, which I love. It's so, so cute. It's so, so adorable. I love that. And yeah, I don't know why, I just really, really love that. Anyways, 10 of Pentacles. What a beautiful card. And I think here what it represents is that you are abundant emotionally. Some of you are financially abundant as well, that you are kind of ready in a state of your life, or a phase of your life, to perhaps expand it to a family or even have your own like marriage partner. More like, I don't even see it as a relationship. I see it, or a girlfriend or boyfriend or something like that. I actually see it as a building of a partnership. Building of a partnership, which is effectively building into a family. I see it more as that. I don't see just as like casual dating kind of thing. I see more of a partnership, a new entity, effectively like a business, effectively like starting a business. And we all know marriage is actually a business. You know, you are building this empire where two people come together, and you have to be very selective of the person who you choose to build this partnership with, who you choose to build, you know, what you want with. And the way you select them is not by, you know, the exact skills that you have. You want the skills that you each possess to best of their qualities, like to best of their abilities, not qualities, best of their abilities to be practiced out in this partnership. And since you are balanced, since you have gone through a lot of adversity, you've learned to balance yourself quite well, which is going to prove to be very beneficial in, for a lot of you, this will be like a family, building a family, maybe even marriage, you know, if you do want to go into that. But building a family is what I get here. Or if you are already married, maybe it's already incorporating those skills. Or for someone, it will be a business partnership, a partnership where you meet your business partner and you build, you know, you build this business pretty much from scratch. But you're both pretty balanced, and you bring your best qualities into this partnership. And then we did get the teacher. Two messages here. Either you need a teacher or a mentor at this point to kind of guide you towards building this. Whether for some of you it will be a perhaps just a relationship coach, but maybe not necessarily just about your emotions. It will be a relationship coach regarding specifically on how to build a partnership and marriage empire, the skills that might be required for it, you know, certain things that you might need to look out for. Maybe like, how can you soothe your wife and husband when they are out of balance? How can you soothe yourself when you are out of balance? And what would you require from your partner to help you in navigating those situations? Same goes for a business partnership. That how can you navigate that kind of relationship? For some of you, this will be a relationship counselor. Yeah, relationship counselor, or someone which is a figure of higher authority in the matter of relationships, and in the matter of relationships and how people interact with each other. Effectively, relationships. Right, let's get a couple of other messages. I just looked at the clock, it was 11:11. Make a wish. Right, 10 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Okay, 10 of Swords, ending off quite a lot of challenges. 10 of Swords. We have the Scorpio at the bottom as well. Yeah. Scorpio, maybe it's a Scorpio sign that you're looking for, or to me this actually represents, you know, Scorpio is often like a hidden, but then when they are triggered at any points, they kind of react, you know. They react, and it could be reacting quite viciously towards someone, something, a situation. You know, your reaction may be coming out like quite abrupt. And if you do find that that has happened in the past, like recent past, I don't mean like a long time ago, but maybe in the recent past, or if you're finding like, you know, there's something going on in my mind on a repetitive loop, perhaps it's in your dreams and it is linked with your trigger from the past. And a trigger, something like, something to do with a relationship. It seems like this reading is more about relationships. Something from the past. Maybe you had a betrayal. Maybe you had some level of like deception in the past. In the past, this is not now. In the past, that situation is not going to repeat itself. But if the trigger still remains in your mind and body, then the trigger itself will come in your dreams, or you'll find in like random moments, perhaps when you're like watching TV or something like that, you're like, gosh, I just thought of that person now that I'm watching this TV show about, I don't know, they're in the TV show that, you know, they're showing like someone going through a rough situation and like relationship, marriage or whatever, which is most TV at the moment, by the way. So do be discerning about what you watch and what you give your attention to. But that's one of the big messages I get there, that if you are getting a trigger that is based on the past, not current, past, it usually means it's something that just needs to be addressed. The way you address it, and today and tomorrow, and I think it's plus three minus 3 days of the full moon, and since it's a Cancer full moon, I really encourage you to do that, is sitting with yourself and thinking about, why is this trigger coming up? What is it trying to tell me? Often what it will try and tell you is that you just really need to be acknowledged for the pain you went through. You need to be acknowledged for the pain you went through. It was a lot. It was not right, and you didn't deserve it. You really didn't deserve it. You know, it wasn't nice. It just wasn't kind. It wasn't wonderfully, you know, like, what's the word? It wasn't like what you thought was nice at the time, you know. In a way, you kind of convinced yourself it was, what a wonderful relationship, what a wonderful this and that, you know. Later on realizing, you know, what the things that went on and kind of coming to terms with it, you kind of need to acknowledge that that was not nice, okay? That you didn't deserve it. Yeah. You don't even need to tell yourself, like, if I hadn't gone through that, then I wouldn't be the person. No, like, yes, of course, we get that, you know, that if you hadn't gone through certain situations, you wouldn't come out of it. But these are harsh lessons that are thrown at you in life, harsh lessons. And some people don't get those hard lessons, you know, the harsh lessons in the same way that perhaps you had to go through. And I would say, just give yourself the grace of kind of acknowledging the pain that you went through. Yeah, really give yourself that. And I do get 5 of Cups here. Normally this is the card of, you know, that there's a treasure lying here, but your focus is going on things that went wrong. For someone, that could be that. But this full moon is a great way to release that. So actually giving yourself like half an hour, right? Half an hour tonight. I'm just going to sit with the feelings that are bothering me, the anxiety about like the past trigger, you know, that was shitty. That was kind of shitty. You sit with yourself and you let those emotions out. If you do need to cry, you cry it out. If you do need to talk to someone, a healer, a coach or someone like that, you talk to them. And then you move on to the treasures that lie for you, the things that are going to be entering your life in the most beautiful, serendipitous way. But until then, you do acknowledge the part that was hurt. Yeah, that's the message I get. Okay. And journaling may also help you. Journaling about, I'm very much getting this was a past situation, and past situation linked perhaps even to your childhood. That's why it hurt so much, because it was a compounded situation. It was compounded by a thing that happened in your childhood when you were very young at school or something like that. Then it happened in your relationship again. Then it happened in the next relationship. So it's a compounded, but the root of it was in your childhood. Maybe it was to do with your caregiver. Something linked with very much the source of it. You can go down to the source of it if you can identify it yourself. Brilliant. If you can't identify it yourself, reach out to a healer or a coach, and they will help you identify that and eventually heal that. And the way you heal it is by really sitting with itself and really crying and really acknowledging that part of you that is your inner child that is desperately wanting to be seen for everything that he or she went through. Yeah, that's all I get. I've got a new deck here. That's a lot of cards that came out. Lady. Knight. Wow, I've never had this card. This is so nice. Green matching some sort of heart chakra opening for a lot of people. Lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Very beautiful. How nice is this card? Enjoy growth and reap rewards. It reminds me of Seven of Pentacles in the tarot deck. And then we get the Knight. Be brave and honest. Perhaps you need to be brave and honest either with someone else about something that you want to talk about, or with yourself. Or you need to be brave and honest with yourself. I really like those. Okay, let's get a few more. Oh, what? Oh my god, I've never had any of these cards before. How wonderful are they? Look at this. Look at this. absolutely in your wonderful, this is water energy, very much cups, Cancer, water sign, you know. We also have the Scorpio. This reading is all about emotions and relationship. What a beautiful woman. Very embodied, very much going with the flow being the universe, which is carrying her forward towards the things that she's actually meant for, and she's going for it. How, oh my god, what a nice card. Connect with your emotions, literally. Beautiful, beautiful card. I just adore this card. I've never come across it, and it's stunning. Okay. Yeah, wow. Okay. Right, last deck, which is Oracle Messages that I've got for you here. Let's see. If you have any specific questions, this is what it's going to answer. Make space for it. Ooh, what are you calling in? Make space for it. If you're calling in a relationship, make space for it. If you're calling in a new project, your passion project, make space for it. If you're calling in a baby, make space for it. This is a family and relationships card, so if you are calling in a family, expanding your family, make space for it. It's all for a reason. Okay, so once you start making these changes, the reason will be revealed later. So that's why you are getting this feeling, that's why this reading is pointing out towards that, so that you can actually prepare for what is about to come. It is within reach. It is within reach. So close, so close. Make space for it. It's all for a reason. It is within reach. And little by little. These are all new cards, by the way. Last year when I was filming readings, I was getting quite a lot of cards like repetitively. These are very fresh cards, and which makes sense, we are in the new year, but these are cards I haven't gotten in like long time, or actually some of them are brand new to me, because the other deck that I've got is new. So this is nice. I'm really liking this new beginnings, new energy, and little by little things are going to fit into place. Okay, right, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope it brought you some comfort. Get in touch with your emotions on this full moon. That's what it's there for. This full moon is truly transformative. Let yourself finally release the last bit of healing that may need to be done before you start making space for it. The thing that is about to enter your life this year, very soon, you know, it's within your reach. Little by little, those changes are going to help you get there. All right. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I did. I loved being back, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.